I'm Martin Espinoza, co-founder of Pesos Bodega, which is where we're at right now. I handle most operations for the store, and as well as other things, marketing, buying, all that stuff, along with the rest of our squad. So.
And I'm Tony Sanchez, I'm co-founder of Pesos. I handle more of the business litigation.
What makes us stand out and what makes us different, for one, I feel is we have a really strong and unique team that's a part of the store. The aesthetics of the store is a little different too. We went with the more simpler feel, less clean and chic, and more raw and kind of pure in a sense with the furnishings and how we kept the walls really simple, and we really want to overwhelm people when they come in. But a lot of it, I feel like our competition comes, or our competitive status comes from the staff and the team that's behind it, for sure.
A lot of our interaction and a lot of the work that our team has done, just Martin and Ray and Alex and Nick, they've contributed a lot to the industry and done a lot of networking and a lot of events before that have helped bring the attention here. And successfully, we've been one of the only stores that has housed many of the brands that we carry. So that also brings an attention and a difference from all the other competition that's around.
We went with Pesos first and foremost because we are of Latin descent, and with the exception of Ray, he's a Filipino, but we wanted to represent something that reflected us as people and reflected us as a culture. Pesos was something that represented or embodied all that in one word. We wanted to represent and create an image for the culture that's really alive and well, I would say, which is a Latino / Pacific Islander, Filipino, Hawaiian. I feel like that's the majority of the population out here. But we actually just have a hybrid of cultures that creates its own unique culture, you know what I'm saying? Any brand that comes into Pesos and is an up-and-coming brand, we're launching a featured brand of the month where we'll let them merchandise a section of the store and have it running for maybe 4 to 6 weeks, and have then become familiar with what it's like to be a retailer and how to properly place their merchandise to where it looks attractive and people who come into the store it sparks their interest and want to check it out. So what we'll do is we'll sit down with a brand that we feel is at a level where they can come into a retail space and we can set them up to succeed, and we can run the program with them. If a brand was to approach us and we feel like they still need a little bit more development, then we'll kind of give them some pointers or give them some direction as to what would be the proper steps to take to bring the brand up to where it needs to be to enter a retail store. One of the main objectives of the store was to provide customer or an average person, average meaning people who may or may not necessarily be into street or the culture, a place to come and shop and feel good about the purchases they're making and know that it's not going to break their pockets, or they might feel intimidated coming into a store where things are marked up tremendously.
The way that we've created the store was to mainly bring an opportunity for the brands to make accessible for the clientele that already exists here, for the people that like them. So Pesos as a store, we wanted people to really recognize that we're a store giving opportunity to other brands.
From a store and a business objective, we definitely want to become a staple in the community and bring something new, something fresh to the area, and be a space for people to be able to come in and feel welcome and feel proud of having this in their community and having something to call their own. Pesos Bodega is for the city, it's for everyone in the community. As far as if you want to be a brand and you want to be a successful brand, I mean, there's a million ways to do it, but the number one thing is to create a brand, one, that you believe in, and two, that you're willing to stand behind it, willing to work, and willing to grind and do whatever it takes to get the name out there. You definitely got to be patient with it. You definitely got to let it go organically and really find the image and the substance and the overall foundation of what your brand represents.
Stay tuned, you're watching Debug TV.